Hi, Calgary, and welcome to the Weekly Dump.
Hey there everyone, welcome to another edition of the Weekly Dump. My name's Kevin, one of your KCCO Calgary admins, and welcome to another edition of, as I have other devices here giving a little bit of background noise, so let's just get rid of those. So welcome to another edition of the Weekly Dump. My name's Kevin, one of your KCCO Calgary admins, and just doing a few little things different, and just wanted to say hi to everyone. Hopefully you're having a wonderful week. And just taking a quick peek around to see who is out and about. So if you are just popping in, make sure you definitely say hello and let everyone else know that you're existing today and having a good hump day. So cheers to you. I see Miss Mary in the chat, so thank you for joining tonight, Mary. How are you doing tonight? And let's just jump on into this and we'll carry on our conversation as people are joining in. So here we are, show number 66. We've been doing this for 66 weeks, which is kind of crazy. Over a year now. So definitely enjoying myself, and hopefully you are as well. So starting off with a bit of news here. In our Facebook group, there was a call out to get together for a blood donor clinic. So let's just hop into that news. And there we go. Just taking a quick peek here. Refresh that, and there we go. Hey, Jody. Welcome to the show. So yeah, there was a call out in our Facebook group to get together for a blood donor clinic. And so Canadian Blood Services is always looking for a donation. So let's go ahead and let's do this. It was discussed in our group to do a Saturday, September the 14th date. I know many of us are working during the week and unable to make it. But this happened to be a date that was thrown around, so why don't we say Saturday, September 14th, and let's do it around the noon hour. So those chivers that are living in Calgary or will be in the city on that weekend, let's agree to meet up at the Canadian Blood Services Clinic at Eau Claire Market downtown around the noon hour. So you can go to blood.ca or use the Give Blood app available on your iOS or Android device and book an appointment today. So speaking of which, I'm actually going to just go and do it myself right now. I'm going to go to the Give Blood app, select my date of the 14th, and I already have the Eau Claire Market as one of my favorites, so select that, and on the 14th, and there are a ton of availabilities. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to book, and which calendar should I use? I have multiple calendars here. So why don't we say, let's do that one. Reminder type, email, and we're going to book the appointment for Saturday, September 14th, 2019 at 11:45 a.m. So I'll be there at 11:45, so hopefully you will book your appointment around then. Boom. And done. So I've booked my appointment. Let's see you do it. So let's get back into this. Here we go. And booked. So let's see the rest of you sign up and make your appointment today. And by the looks of it, there are a lot of spots available, so get in there and we'll enjoy those wonderful snacks after you give blood and take a group photo and say, hey, we just made the world 10% better. So let's see you out there. Cheers. And seeing as it's coming towards the end of August, that can mean one thing. Newsletter time. Beginning of the month is when we send out the newsletter. So make sure that you do sign up so that you can find out what's going on, what's coming up. I will be putting a link in the description following the show so that you can go and click and sign up. So make sure you click and become part of the community. Other things that are coming up very, very quickly. Chive K. As I said last week, and in case you missed it last week, they've changed the format of Chive K this year. It's actually going to be a longer period because there's so many different things going on. So it's going to be open from September 1st to October 31st. So it's an entire 2 months that we can schedule our run, or if you wanted to do it on your own. So keep an eye out for KCCO Calgary's date and location. Sort of once when Matt and I have a chance to sit down, figure it out, and we'll send that information out to you on how you can register as a runner and become part of Team KCCO Calgary, which will be coming up very shortly. And we always ask, why do we do things like this? Well, it's to raise money for... Where are we here? For Chive Charities, of course. And that leads me to my next point, sort of the meat of what I wanted to discuss today. So today's show is dedicated to you, Miss Jen Hollub, for all the Chive Charities and work that you do, along with Chive Nation. So thank you for doing what you do. We do appreciate everything that goes on a daily basis for you. So just wanted to say exactly what was on the Chive Charities page, and it is a very good representation and an accurate one of why we do the things that we do, making a real impact on real lives. Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has. For those that have lost their voice, Chive Charities provides a megaphone. For those that have lost independence, Chive Charities restores their freedom. For those that have lost all hope, Chive Charities works tirelessly to build them a better future. Chive Charities is committed to championing the underdogs, targeting 3 specific causes: rare medical diagnosis, first responders, and veterans. Chive Charities spreads awareness through sharing their personal stories of grit, courage, and never giving up. And just to give a small sample of what, just in the month of August alone, there were 3 very touching stories that they featured on the chivecharities.org website. And then number 2. And then number 3. So those are just 3 short little stories. If you want the full story of what we did, how much money we raised for each of those people, head over to chivecharities.org, and they have some amazing stories of these wonderful heroes that have overcome a lot, and how Chive Nation has helped them out. So all the events and everything that you're raising money for Chive Charities, they go towards these people who really can use the help. So thank you if you have donated in the past, and please consider donating in the future, because Chive Charities is an awesome organization and doing some awesome work out there. So further to awesome work out there, it wouldn't be a Chive charity or a KCCO Calgary stream without giving a shout out to other Chive Nation chapters. So there's a bunch of Chivers and Chivettes doing some awesome work out there. So let's give them a shout out. It's kind of the winding down of the Prime meetup season. So there's still meetups going on, and a lot of good people out there doing good work just prior to the school year starting. So let's give them some hype here. So we have the Chive Philly having their Fantasy Football Draft and Hangout. So for those who have registered with the chapter for the first ever Chive Nation Fantasy Football Draft, this will actually be benefiting Chive Charities. They'll be getting together to do their draft. If they're not part of the draft but want to come hang out, please do. We love all your faces and want to see you. And it's going to be starting at 8 p.m. at Miller's Ale House in Philly. So if you're in the area and want to just go and hang out, head on over. And after the stream, I'm actually going to put descriptions and link to the events of each of those organizations' events in the description below. Then the other one that I have listed is Space Coast Chive. They're having a back to school supplies party. The Space Coast Chive wants you to come and party with a purpose. 15% of all proceeds from Main Street Philly will be donated and matched for Brevard County schools. School supplies and monetary donations accepted. All monetary donations will be doubled due to a government grant. And Main Street Philly is in Titusville. So if you're in the area, go and check them out. And I'm sure there's a number of other meetups that are going on out there, but this is just the list that we've had with our Chive Nation Live Facebook group. That's the most current and up-to-date list of what's coming up this upcoming weekend. So if you have anything else, definitely let us know and we'll give you a shout out as well. And like I said, Chive Charities is an awesome organization to go out and support, so make sure that you do. So that, and we'll do that. There we go. Say, hey, Miss Mary. Cheers to you too. You just got back from YEG. Where were you? What'd you do? Was it a day of relaxation, or is it shopping before the kids go back to school? Is it that kind of trip that you made it down there? And a big hello to Jody. Thanks for joining. I'm just taking a look to see who else is out there. What other kind of comments are out there? And just having some fun here. Trying all sorts of different testing of different connections. So just to let you know, we're actually streaming right now live on Twitch, on Mixer, on Facebook, as well as on YouTube. And and also on Periscope as well. So we're all over the place. I'm just trying to find the best platform, what kind of comments that we actually have coming in. So spread the word. We are everywhere, and we'll continue to be out there and be the 10%. So this week's questions and call to action. Need a drink though. So what kind of drink are you drinking right now? Let me know. See if I'm cheersing to myself or if somebody else has something. Even if it's water, let me know so that I can do a virtual cheers to you at the end. So the call to action for you to do this week. This past Tuesday was National Rock Paper Scissors Day. So wondering, did you ever play that as a kid? And were you a rock, paper, scissors mind guru or mind reader? Did you always know what your opponent was going to do and you knew what to put down? Also, this upcoming Friday is Frankenstein Day for those fanatics out there. But Friday is also Slinky Day. And did you have a slinky growing up? And of course, you had to go down the stairs and make all sorts of obstacle courses for this big metallic spring, or I guess it's now a plastic spring going down the stairs. So, but the biggest question I have is, have you booked your appointment to give blood? Or have you recently donated? If you have recently donated, let me know so that we can give you a shout out for being awesome. So that's all I have for right now, but I have a bunch of work that I'm going to be doing for the future. So we have new ideas, new things coming up, meetups planned, and being as it's sort of the start of school coming up, we're going to be doing a little refresh of the background here. So you're going to have a new set come September, and hopefully you will see the little things change here and there. So big cheers to all of you for joining in tonight. For those on the replay, definitely follow up and let me know what kind of things that you would like to see on the show here. And for those that want to be part of it, whether it be part of our team, make sure you go and check out our webpage at kccocalgary.ca. And there's a comment section there, and let me know what interests you. How would you like to become more involved with KCCO Calgary? Tons of opportunities out there. So if you want to do something like a design sort of thing, if you want to make something for an upcoming meetup, help out with upcoming meetups, let me know. So, all right, have yourself a fantastic weekend. I'm actually going to be heading out. My nephew's getting married, and I'm helping with all this setting up. But we're in a spot where there is 0 cell service, so I'm going to be disconnected for an entire weekend, which is going to feel kind of weird, not being able to check up and see what you guys are doing online. So be kind, be safe, be nice, and be the 10%. So cheers. Cheers and chive on. We'll see you next week. Bye for now. Chive on!